Russian and U.S. diplomats met in Istanbul on Thursday. They aim to fix issues at their embassies after years of expulsions. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov mentioned the talks. They followed an understanding from a call between Trump and Putin. Top diplomats from both countries also talked in Saudi Arabia. The U.S.-Russian talks in Riyadh marked a shift in U.S. foreign policy. It was a departure from isolating Russia over the war in Ukraine. Moscow and Washington agreed to work to end the war. They also wanted to improve diplomatic and economic ties. This included restoring embassy staffing. Mutual expulsions and office closures hurt embassies in recent years. A U.S. embassy official in Ankara confirmed the talks in Istanbul. They would address issues affecting diplomatic missions. Valentina Matvienko spoke during a visit to Turkey. She said U.S.-Russia talks should help restore diplomatic work. "I'm sure agreements will be reached," she said. "We will return to civilized communication." Ties between Moscow and Washington fell to Cold War levels. This happened after Russia annexed Crimea in 2014 and invaded Ukraine in 2022. No Ukrainian officials attended last week's talks. The Kremlin said the meeting was about restoring ties with the U.S. He said the Istanbul talks would focus on problems. These problems arose from the previous U.S. administration's actions. They created obstacles for the Russian embassy, he said. "We reciprocated and also created uncomfortable conditions for the American embassy in Moscow." Lavrov added the meeting's outcome would show how quickly they could move forward.